Hello, and welcome to Art in the Middle. This is my first podcast, and I am so excited to talk with you just for a minute to give you a little pep talk and help you feel amazing. So, um, the topic of today's talk is what you do matters because what you do matters. You are an art teacher, not, just an art teacher. You are an art teacher. Drum roll, sunrise, bird singing. It's amazing. So, in keeping with the topic of what you do matters, I want to tell you a story about how it mattered greatly that there were people who taught the arts. There was a little girl, her name was Jillian. She was a nuisance. She was a mess. She was 8 years old and all over the place. She was driving her parents crazy. She was driving the teachers crazy. So her mother picked her up, took her to the family doctor to have her checked out to see if perhaps she was ADHD, maybe she needed some medicine, not really knowing what was up or what she needed. The doctor, after examining her, flipped on the radio in his office and told the mother, "Let's step out in the hall for a minute. I need to speak with you." And they left the little girl in there by herself in the office. As soon as they shut the door, Jillian hopped up, and her nickname, if I haven't mentioned it so far, was Wiggle Bottom because literally she could not stay still. She hops up, she starts dancing all around the room, gets up on top of his desk dancing. She's all over the place. She did not notice that the door had a window on it. And all the time she was doing all this, the mother and the doctor were in the hall looking in, watching her. Well, the doctor told the mom, "There is nothing wrong with your daughter. There is simply the fact that she's a dancer and she needs to dance and she needs to go to dance school. And if there was a dance school that they could put her in, her life would switch completely." The mother took it to heart, found a school that her daughter could enroll in that was a school of the arts, and she flourished. Jillian grew into an amazing ballerina. She pursued her passion for dancing throughout her whole life, eventually becoming a choreographer. At her death at age 92, she was one of the most famous choreographers in the world. She is the woman who choreographed the Broadway musical Cats. She and Andrew Lloyd Webber became very good friends. She also was the choreographer behind Phantom of the Opera. There were so many Broadway shows that she's known for choreography. Her choreography was made the show what it was. It's phenomenal. She has been celebrated and totally changed the face of dance, modern dance in the theater. So there you have Jillian Lynn, a wonderful success story of how art played such a role in her life, in fact, changing her life. And had that doctor and mother decided to medicate her instead of allowing her to pursue her goals in the arts, the world would have lost all the treasures that she had to give. And I will put to you that there are students in your classroom right now who are in that same situation. They have gifts to give, they have a voice to be heard, and the only way it's ever going to be heard is through the arts. And it is amazing that you were able to facilitate that. You were able to plant the seeds of giving them a voice, a means of communicating that is above and beyond the written word, above and beyond traditional learning dynamics. You are embracing their education and offering them an opportunity to live the life they were born to live. And that's no small thing. It is building self confidence, it is building discipline, it is amazing. You are a change maker, you are a magician of sorts. Your creative spirit is what is making the difference. What you do matters, and you matter. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being an arts teacher, for teaching middle school, and also for joining my community of Art in the Middle, because I think as a collective, this is a very powerful thing. And I hope that this makes a difference in your teaching practice. You're already wonderful. Maybe this makes it just a tiny bit easier or better for you. I don't know. Until next time, thank you so much. I will be talking with you again next podcast. Have a great one.